She heard the soft crunch of gravel as the government agent stepped forward. Her jaw would have dropped, if it could have, as Death in a suit stepped forward.
What are you? What are you going to do?
Miss Count, please. It's not a matter of what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Please bring her to the hospital. Make sure she has no injuries, and please call us if anything comes up.
The EMT took a card with glassy eyes and nodded. Then Jill, still stunned, was loaded into the back of an ambulance and driven away. Wait, 4 survivors? Which 4? Were they all even actually alive? This ghost business was getting ridiculous. Marcus slowly rose. His head was killing him.
Oh, what happened?
Bright light filled his vision as his eyes finally parted. A hospital room.
Duh.
You had a concussion. Jill is gonna have a few scars, but the only reason she passed out is because of Owen's psychic draw on her.
What happened?
For one, we failed to stop the ritual.
Oh God, Tyrone!
Under medical observation. He's in a coma, but the doctors don't know what's wrong with him.
Do you?
No. To be honest, I barely even recognize him.
He's that disfigured?
No, I mean in a psychic sense.
Do you have any idea what that ritual was?
No. Maybe if it had still been there when I had gone back. But the entire gymnasium is in ruins now. And those symbols, I've really only seen them individually, used by acolytes and ancient eldritch stuff. That floor had hundreds of them.
Do you know at all what we stumbled into?
Well, I have one.
Ripley came to the side of Marcus' bed and set down a wallet.
Who did you get this from?
The girl who kidnapped Tyrone? She's still unconscious. She took a hit a bit worse than yours.
Marcus flipped open the wallet with bated breath. It could not have been more mundane. Membership cards, a credit card, a debit card, an ID with the now familiar face.
Okay, where is the spooky part?
Ripley rolled her eyes and pointed to the name. Kimberly Ruckert.
Well, would you look at that?
Jill Count!
Yeah! Yes?
You know, when I saw you, I thought I recognized you.
The man stood up from behind the counter, showing the screen of his laptop with a grin. It had her streaming page open. Only not. It had dozens of videos she didn't recognize, and all of them possessed of a clear horror theme. What the bitter fritter was all this?
You know, I gotta be honest, I didn't follow you before, but I had heard of you on paranormal boards. Thought you looked familiar, and it took me like 5 seconds to find you last night. Ended up skipping out on sleep to finish your backlog. I don't even care if it's all fake. The stuff you've been doing for the last 3 months has got to be the best series I have ever seen in my life. Wait, are you like Keanu Reeves and prefer your privacy, or do you mind if I gush?
Oh no, please, feel free to gush.
This most recent section with the nulls. Dude, the section with me? Just amazing. I love it. Okay, between you and me, did you blow up the gym on purpose?
No!
Still, it made for a hell of a finish. Oh, that reminds me. Tyrone checked in earlier today.
I'm sorry, what? He was in that...
Jill bit her tongue and looked up towards the rooms. A man in a black hood looked down on her, Owen leaning nonchalantly against the railing to his side, clearly speaking.
Never mind. I need to go speak with him.
Would you mind if we talk more later?
I'd really appreciate that, actually.
Oh, and fair warning, I saw a detective, or maybe a Fed head up there with him.
Jill froze.
What did the agent look like?
Dark suit, sunglasses, earpiece, reminded me of Agent Smith.
Anything else? Skin color? Hair?
Jill watched in silent horror as the man's eyes seemed to glaze.
I think he had dark hair.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Jill rushed up the stairs and found herself facing the trio. Not sure of where to begin, she stayed silent, waiting for the others to speak. None chose to do so, opting instead to all meet her gaze. As the time passed, Owen began to hum.
Okay, that's enough of that. You're still alive! Why are you a ghost? You stop humming! And you! What even are you?
Tyrone made to speak, but a gesture from the figure in the hood and suit silenced him.
Tyrone is no ghost. A term for what he is doing might be astral projecting. I am Agent Smith. Like from The Matrix, yes, I've heard the joke before, Owen. A term for me might be Tulpa, or perhaps God, if you're a fan of Neil Gaiman's work. I prefer the term used among certain acolytes and dead people. Demon.
So you're...
Get this, he's literally a government spook. That's classic.
And Tyrone?
When his body was sent flying, so was his soul. Owen helped me to find him. To think that Chaz Owen Dunwich persists despite his death is, I must admit, terribly convenient. And we haven't had a proper medium in our employ since the 70s.
Wait, who's the medium?
You.
I don't work for you.
You don't. Odd. And here I thought most ghosts didn't have bank accounts, let alone streaming subscriptions. Not to mention how good you are at listening to commands.
Ew. Oh, that explains a lot. So, what do you want from me?
Simple. Keep doing as you are. There's always another happening haunting our hallowed halls, and a medium with a ghost wizard familiar, well, that seems too powerful a tool to ignore.
Can you at least help me with Owen?
Brah.
His haunting is driving me crazy.
If you need help, you really should ask the expert.
Then let me talk to Tyrone.
What? No. I have to get Tyrone back to his body. I meant Mr. Dunwich.
Owen!
Sup, brah?
Now, do you have any other questions?
Jill looked down to her phone.
A lot, actually. How normal is all this? It seems like since Halloween, my world has undergone a paradigm shift. Like, the fundamental forces of the world are completely different than what I was taught.
In brief, it's not. That's the entire point. That's why we wanted you here. That's why we want people like Tyrone. People undervalue the importance of normalcy. As children, we imagine ourselves unique. Imagine that gives us significance. And to a point, we are right. But true aberrations that cause disruptions to what the world knows as normal? No one really wants those. We like to know that gravity will always be bringing us down. And so, Jill Count, some of us step into the guano so that our clocks keep ticking and compasses keep pointing north.
That was a wordy response, but I get it.
I reserve the right to be expansive in my descriptions. Anything else?
Yeah, actually. If I'm working for you, can I get a healthcare package?
A stunned silence followed.
No.
What about dental or 401k?
No.
Any chance you know why Tulip is in my phone?
A pause. Tyrone clearly attempted to say something, surprised to find himself silent. The agent looked back to Tyrone, and then forwards at Jill. He adjusted his tie, and then his suit.
Tulip is in your phone.
Marcus limped slowly into the hotel, and it was then that he remembered.
Stairs! My only weakness!
It could be worse. You could be here alone. Stay here. I'll get our stuff.
I'm pretty sure only Jill and I brought anything.
I was trying to sidestep the fact that you're making me carry all your crap. Jill already has her things loaded. So really, I'm going upstairs to play bellhop for you.
Well, I am eternally grateful for your kindness.
You better be.
With that, Marcus watched Ripley ascend the stairs.
Wow, she really likes you.
Oh, jeez, you snuck up on me.
Nah, you were just distracted. Anyway, checking out, I assume?
Yeah, enough adventure and misty mornings for all of us.
I imagine. I think you drowned our town's entire adventure supply for the next decade in one go. Want me to just charge it to the card we have on file?
Yep.
Oh, and before I forget, you had a letter come in while you were at the hospital.
A letter? Who the heck would know to reach me here?
No idea, but it wasn't like some creepy dude in a cloak delivered it. It came in with the regular mail.
The man handed the letter off to Marcus, and what struck Marcus was not that it was extraordinary, but how mundane it looked. The damn thing looked like it was probably going to contain spam or a credit card offer.
Thanks.
Marcus limped to a seat in the foyer and tore the letter open. Dear Mr. Ruckert, we are happy to hear our bloodline persists in you. We assure you that you and Kimberly are not alone, nor are the Knolls our only legacy. We look forward to speaking to you in the future. Sincerely, House Ruckert.
Ah, shit!
Okay, Owen? Or do you prefer Chaz?
No way, Chaz is my father. I go by Owen.
Wow, an entire family of bros.
Brah.
So, you know magic? Is that what that was?
Brah, hardly. It's more like spiritual essence circuits.
So do you remember anything?
Some. Mostly, it's all a fog, brah. But it's getting better thanks to you.
Well, you're welcome, I guess. And I'll keep my promise. No more trying to get rid of you.
Nice.
But this is going to be a two-way relationship.
You want to know what I know? No, I get it.
Is that something you can do?
I don't know, maybe. It's hard to think sometimes.
Owen's eyes seemed to grow glassy at that, and he began to flicker to his more potato-y ghost form.
Are we ready to go?
I'm back and ready to go.
I guess I am too.
From the rooftop,
I've got the dumbass's bags.
Shout it out, ready to
Dude,
go.
let's keep it PG.
I'm shouting out,
For Jill.
shouting, and I'm ready to go.
I've got the bite cheese bags.
There we go. I think.
I suppose we're ready to go too. I've got Owen, and Tulip is still stuck in my phone, so we have everyone but Tyrone.
As little as I like her, I'm glad she wasn't eaten by a Knull.
Jill felt her phone chirp in her pocket, but chose to ignore whatever message Tulip had sent.
Is it okay to leave Tyrone? He hasn't woken up yet, right?
Who said anything about that?
Tyrone! I thought you were in a coma!
No, just learning new things.
Good to see you up and alive, Tyrone.
You too, Ripley. Well, you catch the sentiment. And you must be the famous Jill Count.
Tyrone extended a hand.
I've watched some of your stuff. You're insane, you know that, right?
That's pretty much the only explanation I have for my life right now. So yeah, I do.
If we're going to do a caravan, anyone want to come with me?
Me! I'm going with Tyrone. Here, Ripley, you can drive my car.
Marcus threw the keys, but it was Jill who snatched them from the air.
No way are you driving again.
Fine. I call the back seat. I'm going to rest.
I'll drive.
Can you do that?
Oh yeah, totes.
I suppose it'll be a trust-building exercise.
Jill carefully proffered Owen the keys, fully expecting them to slip through his hand and strike the ground. A small part of her sang as she saw his hand close around them and lift. He was getting better.
No flying off the road, okay?
Flying on the road is okay, though.
Sure.
Cool.
Jill climbed into the car.
Cool. Very cool. Da 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 da, Buddy Holly. Blah blah something, Mary Tyler Moore. She's dead now, but I guess I am as well. I should look her up.
Nice. I love Owen.
Thing. I'm loving that SoCal lifestyle. I'm not loving that noise from upstairs. I wish my upstairs neighbors would be a little more considerate of me and my needs. I'm gonna take that one again. I'm loving that SoCal lifestyle. I said it. It's the thing I always say, that you have me say in this for real. That's very kind of you.
That joke is not bad. I love it. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Wait, did I wander into a nearly identical room? There's an airplane, or possibly a helicopter, in this identical room. Listen to it go. Such a majestic feat of craftsmanship. A lot of people worked really hard, some of them with children and families, others alone, but all of them had moments that culminated in the existence of that helicopter. And we need to take a moment to appreciate that. It's not just about us in this little recording area. There's a whole world out there, full of helicopters and the people who make them.
Oh, that's a word I have to say. Automatonophobia. Oh no. Automatonophobia. 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 I'm glad I don't have autonomophobia, but nailed it!
Light the brazier. Preparations are made. Yeah, in hindsight, Light the brazier is, it's really early feminism, or maybe second wave. I don't know when bra burning was a thing. I slept through my gender studies class. That's Owen. Alex, the actor, paid rapt attention during his gender studies class, but it was like 5 years ago, so the details of when bra burning was a thing. I want to say the 70s, but I could be confusing that with something. Yeah, like the brazier would be silly, and it would really, for him to be saying that in this ghost summoning situation, would be silly. For him to say it in other situations, probably also weird, because I don't know, I feel like that's sort of co-opting another group's thing, because, like, I don't know, I hope Owen's an ally, but still, like, he needs, like, that's not the place of an ally, you know, to actually do the thing. It's more of a support role. Then again, there's different schools of thought on that, so, like, you know, it's know what to do, be there without, like, co-opting the whole experience and all of it. Anyway, this has been my TED Talk. I hope you've enjoyed it.